Okay, so if you're of a certain age, let's say like maybe over 55 or over 60, every once in a while you might come across in your mind's eye ever saying to yourself, mom was right, or grandma was right, or grandpa was right, or uncle or aunt was right about some old fashioned principles that still work today. And please forgive any outside noises here. I don't have my noise cancellation headset in front of me. And I know something is probably going to ring, probably a phone or a bell. I just get that sensation that that might happen, but I hope I'm wrong. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to another episode on this channel, the Save Money More with Jen channel. How many times have situations come up that you start scratching your head and saying, gee, mom did warn me about stuff like that? Talking about, for example, in the saving money arena. And I think the most important thing that I have learned growing up is to live within or below your means. Now, that doesn't mean you're living a restrictive lifestyle. That doesn't mean you don't get to have fun. You just wait patiently because time is going to go by no matter what you do. So it's better to avoid future problems by borrowing money from the future that you didn't earn yet, and then it's going to come back to haunt you and slap you in the face and all this and all that. So we learn how to do things or do without things and say, this is not my forever place. And if I work hard enough or smart enough or both, I will eventually get that thing that I want as well. I mean, that's to me just like one of the things that makes a lot of sense. They used to call it back in the day making do. Instead of throwing away a really great shirt that you really love because one button is missing, why not look in a sewing basket that you might have in your house and make a tiny hand repair and get to keep that wonderful shirt? There are a lot of things that you really want and you don't want to get rid of, right? You really love them just by little simple repairs. That's what people did back in the day. They didn't right away go out and buy brand new. They fixed things, they repaired things, they recycled things. Maybe they didn't call it recycle back in the day, but they had their way of turning a nothing into a something. And I'm not just talking about earning money, with a job or a side hustle there, but by using the stuff, making the best of the things that they already have. They avoided food waste. I'm always big on that. I've done many, many videos about avoiding food waste, and shop to plan and plan to shop. Spend money to save money. No, that sounds crazy, but spend money to save money. If something that your family always uses, loves it, and makes good use of it, even if you didn't plan on shopping at the moment, get that thing while you can, while it is on sale, thing or things or whatever, and then stock up on it. That is a great way to save. Shopping to plan and planning to shop and shopping to save. I know that sounds a little kind of sort of confusing. And as always, consolidate your errands into one thing instead of doing 10 different things on 10 different days with 10 different errands, 10 different trips, 10 different driving experiences with guests and so on. Try to put it all together in one day. And it does add up and it does actually save. And please part with things you no longer want or no longer use. I mean, you've done the best with it. Donate it. There are a lot of people who can use some of that stuff. Okay. Of course, sell it. Of course, you know how I feel about selling items around your home or apartment. You just might really like selling and reselling. I'm just saying. And try to never ever accrue consumer debt. And the best way to do that is go full circle back to one of my earlier points during this video. Live below your means. Very short show today, but all the points I'm making are valid and great. And I just know something is going to ring soon, so I don't want to interrupt this video. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care of yourself and your amazing family. Thank you.